Hello, I'm Stanley Porter, and I'm president of McMaster Divinity College. And I've been asked to say a few words about the future of seminary education. Of course, this is a subject I'm very much interested in, and I hope you're interested in as well. I come from a family of educators. My parents were both educators, and I myself am a career educator. I've been a teacher at various levels, from undergraduate all the way through supervising PhD students. And I'm very committed to what theological education means for the church and for society and for the academy. And we've been in difficult times lately, and so this has caused us to rethink what the future of theological education is, in particular, the future of seminary education. A couple of years ago, I was involved in a conference that was held by an organization that we at MDC are a part of, and this conference was about the topic of Christian higher education in Canada. And this conference brought together participants from seminaries and graduate schools like MDC, but also Christian universities and Bible colleges. It was a great conference. We had an opportunity to hear from each other and to hear about what each of our respective institutions was doing and where we were going, the situation that we were in, what the future looked like. But then the COVID-19 crisis hit. And that's forced all of us to rethink what we're doing. As you know, at MDC, as soon as the crisis hit, we changed over to online education for all of our courses. And we've been continuing to offer our courses online throughout the pandemic. What we've noticed is that basically we have about the same number of students who are taking classes, even if they're perhaps taking a few less classes than they would have otherwise. It tells us that students are very much still interested in advancing their education as they serve the church, but that the difficult situation has meant that they have other things that are vying for their time, and we understand that. We're hoping that we're coming to the end of the crisis fairly soon, and that we'll be able to go back to our traditional means of educating our students. And this means for us that we have some primarily residential degrees, but we've also over the years been introducing a variety of other options for our students. We have courses that certainly meet face-to-face, but we also have online courses, and we also have been working with hybrid courses. These are courses that combine both face-to-face and online components. We're not exactly sure going forward what will be the best mode, but we think that being prepared for all of them is probably very, very wise. We think a lot of our students are going to want to return to traditional face-to-face education. Online is great, and we've all benefited from it. It's been tremendous as we've developed in this area at MDC. But there also is no substitute for looking each other in the eye, being in the same classroom, and being together face-to-face. So we think that a number of us will want to be gathering together as well. But we also realize that we can't go back to the way things were before. We're going to have to move forward. And because of the development of technology and our expertise in it, we are glad about that because we've been developing our capabilities in this area. And we're looking forward to the opportunity to being able to use this technology in new ways in our educational environment. As far as the future of theological education is concerned, and in particular the future of seminary education, we think that the future of seminaries is actually quite robust. We have come through this crisis very well. I think most theological seminaries are seeing a similar kind of situation. Despite all of the problems around us, we still realize that we have a world that needs to hear the gospel message, and we need people who are equipped to be able to go into the world, into our immediate environment here in Canada and Ontario, and to minister to others, minister in churches, minister through parachurch organizations, through chaplaincy, through the classroom, in a variety of ways. In order to do that effectively, we need to have educational institutions. So we at MDC are looking forward to the future. We think that the future of theological education will be one where there will be people who are desirous of getting to know God better through advancing their education. And we want to be a part of that. And if you're interested in being a part of that as well, we would welcome your support of MDC as we continue in this area. Thank you very much.